welcome back to my channel. It's Janet, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. And I also wanted to say to all of my subscribers that have been with me even when I started my YouTube channel, there is a lot of you that have stuck with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for all the sharing and the liking. You guys are all of my friends. I want you to know that, and I appreciate you so much. So welcome back. So I have lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet, and since then I have been trying to maintain. I've been doing a lot of this in maintenance right now, but I am striving to kind of stay the same, to kind of find that maintenance balance. So right now I am doing the 1 meal a day, but you guys know that this challenge is definitely just to challenge myself, because I have never tried 1 meal a day. I've tried it on the off chance, just by accident type of thing, for like a 1 day thing. But in February, I wanted to challenge myself by only doing 1 meal a day, and just to see how I would be feeling to get back into that deep ketosis, and because February is the shortest month out of the year for me to actually do a challenge. So how is everybody doing? I want to know how you guys are doing. I know everybody's kind of doing different challenges right now on what caters to you, which is fabulous. So let me know what you guys are doing right now in order for you to lose weight and be successful on your weight loss journey. I have been doing 1 meal a day, as you guys know. That is my February challenge, but it's been in the back of my mind to try this recipe, and I don't know what has deterred me from trying it. I think I kind of took a break of like kind of the protein sparing modified fast creations, because I am going for the 1 meal a day, and because it is so low in macros, calories, I have not really been implementing the protein sparing modified fast bread into my 1 meal a day. It definitely helped me when I was doing my protein sparing modified fast diet. I did that for 15 weeks. I shared a ton of recipes. I have made pies, donuts, a lot of protein sparing modified fast recipes that I have created, and they have all been absolutely amazing. But like I said, just since I'm doing the 1 meal a day, I'm looking for kind of higher macro calorie foods, and I've been incorporating a lot of chaffles instead of the protein sparing modified fast, just for the macro count alone. So I wanted to try this recipe, and it is going to be the Carnivore Angels PSMF Hawaiian rolls. I have been wanting to try this for a while now, and I thought, you know what, I am going to do it. I am going to do it today. I will give you a taste test to see what I think of it. One thing that I did want to mention is she has in her recipe pineapple extract. I went to 3 different baking bulk stores here in Medicine Hat, and I could not find pineapple extract anywhere. So I have heard that you can substitute it for the orange extract, so that is what I'm going to be using today instead of the pineapple. So hopefully it'll still be able to give that kind of like sweet tanginess to the rolls, and we will see how they turn out. So I will have this recipe linked in the description. Like I said, it is not my recipe. She has created this. It has really gone viral. Maria herself has even tried it as well too. So I wanted to give it a try. So let's get started on the Hawaiian rolls. All right, I have a little bit of a different angle. You guys are more above me than on an angle. So let me know how you guys like this setup. But I am going to be following exactly her recipe. Like I said, I will have the video linked in the description. So let's get started. We are starting with 1/2 cup of the egg white powder. I'm going to be putting it all in my mixing bowl here. This is what I get. This is the Now brand, and I got this off of actually the website iHerb. They have been out of stock for a while, but that is where I got mine. Mine is the Big Mama. It is 5 pounds. It had lasted me a very long time. It's probably a little less than half full, I would say now, but I've had this for months. I want to say probably since last September. So it has lasted me a very long time. All right, let's put 1/2 cup of the egg white protein powder in our bowl first. I have the oven preset to 325 as well. All right, so that is in there. Then we are going to do 1/3 of a cup of allulose. So let me get 1/3 of a cup. This big chunk, I gotta like take the time to kind of smash it. That is kind of like such a big chunk of allulose. All right, let's see here. Allulose is very hard to find in Canada. That's why I cut down in my recipe that I have adapted. I don't use a lot of the protein powder. I use I use 1/3 of a cup of the egg white protein powder because it's expensive, and if I can get my bread to taste good with only using 1/3 of a cup, then I do. So that is why I don't use very much. I actually find when I add more egg white protein powder that it gets more dry. Have any of you experienced that? Kind of the more that you use, the drier it gets, but that's why I use so little, and also for the cost. And that is same with my allulose. That is why I definitely cut down on the allulose. For this recipe, like I said, I did want to make it, so I am following her recipe to the T. So there we go. That's a lot. 1/4 of a cup of allulose. 2 tablespoons of the nutritional yeast. I got this big one off of Amazon. You guys can look down in my Amazon favorites. This as well has lasted me a very, very long time. I ended up buying all of the ingredients in bulk, like the biggest container that I could find on Amazon. So I did the same with my cream of tartar, and I also did the same with my xanthan gum as well too. So you don't use very much of xanthan gum, but Amazon I found was just the best price, and let's face it, it's easy shopping. All right, the only thing that I couldn't find, I have to clean out my pantry, was the quick rise yeast. I normally do put that in my bread recipe as well, but I am either all out or it's hidden in my pantry, so I'm going to leave that out. But we will add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. You guys know I am a huge Redmond's real salt fan. I have a link down below that will save you 15%. One of my favorite products, especially for all of the seasonings as well as their electrolytes. All right, next we will add the cream of tartar. And we will need 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. And this here is a 1/2 teaspoon measuring spoon, so I'm going to put 4 of those. Then we are going to use 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum. It says that you can omit it if desired, but I am going to add it. So I will add 2 of these since this is only a 1/2 teaspoon. All right, and then it says just to kind of whisk together. And then we will add the 1 cup of the liquid egg whites to this. I'm just going to briefly whisk this together so that it's well combined. There we go. Then what I'm going to do, actually, because you do need 5 egg yolks for this recipe, I am going to use the whites out of each egg to make up my 1/2 cup, and then if needed, I will top it up with my carton egg whites. So let's do that.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth.
Alright, so we were fairly close. We are just going to top it off with some of the egg whites. The carton egg whites. And then I'm also going to add to that my 1/4 teaspoon of the orange extract. Like I said, in her recipe, she has the pineapple. I cannot find that, so I'm going to just substitute it for orange. We're gonna see how that tastes. All right, so we are just gonna add 1/4 teaspoon, which will be about half of this. There we go. We're gonna add that just to our egg whites. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to be mixing our egg whites in with our dry mixture. Afterwards, we are going to add the 5 egg yolks. All right, so we are going to add our 1 cup of egg whites to this. We are going to stir to combine, and then we are going to beat on high till stiff peaks form, and that is going to be about 5 minutes. So let's do that.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every
It is about on 4 on my mixer, and we are going to add our 5 egg yolks. Then we are going to put the speed back up and let it leave it on high for about a minute. Alrighty, there we go. Batter is done. What I did here is I lined my baking sheet with parchment paper. I sprayed it really, really good with avocado spray. And then what I'm going to do next is spray my ice cream scoop that I have really, really good on the inside and the outside. I have sprayed this quite liberally, so hopefully it'll turn out. This is the one thing that I struggle with. I don't know why, but let's give this a try, and we are gonna put all of our batter on this baking sheet. All right, there we go. That is all done. I'm really happy. It has made 20 buns. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for 15 minutes. And then we are gonna turn the oven off and leave them in there another 15 minutes. So let's put them in the oven. All right, well, that is baking. I wanted to go over a huge sale that is starting today. I have mentioned Perfect Keto Collagen in a numerous amount of my videos. I have been using it for years, probably a year even before I started my YouTube channel. I absolutely loved it. I got Jimmy started on it. Highly recommend collagen and electrolytes if you have been here for any amount of time. I always recommend both of those for overall health. So today, Perfect Keto has launched a huge sale, which is 25% for all of their products across the board on their website, you guys. So highly recommend the collagen. I have been a huge fan. My favorite is probably the cinnamon toast. I have some coming in the mail that I ordered. It should be here next week, but I also do like the caramel. Honestly, I like all of their flavors. It has been really, really good, especially in my coffee is how I have my collagen. Jimmy has the unflavored, and he mixes his with his orange juice. I don't know, it's just what he does. He drinks it every day as well. And then also with their new product that has come out is their Beauty and Sleep Collagen. This is great to just mix some with some hot water for nighttime, just to kind of relax you, find your zen, and for you to get a good night's sleep. Has a lot of various supplements in order to help you sleep and get a good night's sleep. So recommend this as well. Make sure you check the link down below. Like I said, huge sale across the board, but make sure that you're using the code PERFECTMATCH. I will have it up on the screen. You will need to use that coupon code in order for you to get 25% off of anything off of the Perfect Keto website. So make sure you go check it out in the description below. All right, the 15 minutes are up, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my oven off and leave them in there for another 15 minutes. So I'm going to reset my kitchen timer to 15 minutes, and then we will take them out after that. This is them straight out of the oven, and all I can say is, wow, they look amazing. They look like true Hawaiian tray buns. So I'm gonna let these just cool off for literally a few minutes, and then we will give them a taste. I already have some butter set aside to have some with butter. Right, I am going to cut one off here. And like I said, this made 20 buns. And this is the top of it, and this is the bottom. Looks like it's perfectly done. I'm just gonna cut it open so I can put some butter on it. Ooh. Texture looks perfect, you guys, especially definitely like the sweet Hawaiian rolls. So let's give this a taste. I'm actually just going to break this completely in half and give the top and the bottom a taste. Put some butter on it. Oh wow. Adding more egg yolks to the batter makes it more bread-like, 100%. These are so good. And this is also going to be perfect for keto because, like I had mentioned, I'm doing the 1 meal a day, and this probably, I haven't figured out the macros yet by adding the 5 egg yolks. You guys know I usually add 2 egg yolks to my bread, but definitely with the 5 egg yolks is definitely doable on keto. And even with my 1 meal a day, I can probably incorporate this recipe a little bit better than my own protein sparing modified fast recipe, because this will have more condensed macros and calories, but really, really good, you guys. If you have not tried these, you need to try them. They taste like the real thing. I'm having another one. I also wanted to insert this little clip to say that the orange extract, I think, worked instead of the pineapple extract. So if you cannot find any pineapple extract, make sure you give the orange a try. It gives that tiny little bit of sweet to the rolls as well, making them taste more like Hawaiian rolls. So thank you so much, Carnivore's Angel, for creating this recipe. I have finally got to try it. Make sure you go down in my description to check out her channel. Her channel is amazing. She shares some amazing recipes. Yes. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.